It's funny because when it comes to boxing, people would assume that I just wanted to be like my dad and follow him into the ring. And I didn't think about boxing until I saw women boxing on television for the first time. And at the time, I was in school full time. I wasn't an athlete, never participated in sports. Muhammad Ali's daughter, didn't even know that women's boxing existed. So I was shocked and amazed when I saw it for the first time as I turned on the television to watch, a big fight, and these women came into the ring on the undercard, and I was like, women box? Oh my God. And they got in that ring, they started brawling and turned bloody. It was amazing, and I was like, I want to do that. Everybody else was like, that's crazy. Those women would take your head off. You're a pretty girl. You don't want to do that. And I was like, no, actually, I kind of do. So I went home that night just dreaming of becoming a boxer, not knowing what it would take. I woke up the next morning talking myself out of it, with all the doubt and how can I do it? What will people think? And a year passed before I actually decided to listen to that voice that kept calling and say, you know what, I'm going to try it. I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to just start training and see if I have what it takes to be a professional boxer. And that's what I did. I did it in secrecy. I didn't tell anybody that I was thinking about becoming a boxer. I said, you know what, I just want to lose some weight. I just want to work out. And really, I had this plan to see if I could, actually get in the ring and fight. And 6 months into it, I fell all the way in love with it. So when I saw boxing for the first time and decided I wanted to start training, I knew I wanted to be a world champion. I said, I want to be undefeated, and not only that, I understood how much attention would be on me being Muhammad Ali's daughter and coming behind the greatest of all time as a woman. So I was not going to embarrass my father. I was not going to embarrass myself, more importantly. So I said, what does it take to be a champion? Okay, not just a boxer. And that's when I learned that I needed to, not only train hard, not only get the best trainers, I needed to get a nutritionist. I needed to get someone to teach me how to eat. I needed to, learn how to do the running and the weightlifting or whatever it was that it was going to take. And that's when I really started understanding how what I put in my body really has a lot to do with, my performance, the way that I feel, the way that I think, how fast I am, depending on how much water I drink, all of that. This whole new world opened up to me through boxing. So when I retired from boxing, I was really trying to figure out what's my next thing going to be, because I loved boxing, but you can't box forever. So I realized that I'm really passionate about health and wellness, because I'm that person that was writing meal plans for friends and giving them advice free. It's like, what would you do for free if you could? And that was it. So then I decided to figure out how to turn it into a business for myself. And, with the last name Ali being so recognizable and is my last name, why not just Laila Ali, right? So Laila Ali Lifestyle kind of evolved over the years. And I'm like, well, what actually is that? What does that mean? Because everyone's all into lifestyle. Well, really, I think that when people think of me, they think of confidence, they think of strength. They think of a healthy person, right? And they think of legacy. So I kind of merged all of those things together, and Laila Ali Lifestyle is about encouraging people to be the best, greatest version of themselves, because I had to learn how to do that in my father's shadow. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything. If you don't have a strong mindset, you don't have anything. And if you don't know your purpose in life, then you're not going to be grounded, and you're just going to be lost. So for me, those are the three areas that I like to focus on through my brand. I'm healthier now than I was 15 years ago when I was competing as an athlete, right? Because as an athlete, you're actually putting your body through so much stress. You're breaking your body down so much, and you don't always take the time to build it back up. I know more now than I did back then. What worked for me 10 years ago doesn't work for me now. It's just really important to listen to your body, just be open-minded, don't beat yourself up, just try to make small changes in the right direction. I've noticed a big difference simply with the water that I drink, in my energy level, my thought process, just being that I do wear so many hats. I feel tired a lot of the time. I was a boxer. I got hit in the head for a living. It's going to have some effects. I'm at a phase in my life where, because I understand the importance of water, I want the best that I can buy. So I have an Echo water system that really has upgraded my health because it produces hydrogen, which is good for your gut. It's good for oxidative stress. When I was competing as an athlete, I didn't know about that. That was something I would have loved to have had back then because my body was so stressed. when you think about a lot of the disease that people are dealing with now, that's what it is. Inflammation, issues with their gut. When I even think about my father, and Parkinson's, and I think about family members that have diabetes and that have Crohn's, and it's like, I just want to be like, here, take some of this water so it can heal you, and it can allow your body to do what it was designed to do. I tell people all the time when they say, oh, eating organic is expensive, or, a gym membership is expensive, or buying quality water is expensive. I'm like, you're going to pay now or you're going to pay later. You're going to pay in healthcare costs, you're going to pay in a loss of vitality and a quality of life. And so for me, I rather invest in myself now and do the things that I know are important for me to be the best version of myself.